The points are on the line in the Bound for Glory series in this exclusive Xplosion matchup. 7 points via pinfall, 10 if you get a submission.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Bound for Glory series match. Introducing first, accompanied by Robbie E from the New Jersey Shore, Robbie E.
Bound for Glory series match here on Impact Wrestling, of course, with Xplosion, and this big Bound for Glory series matchup we are about to see with the points on the line.
JB, who brings you the Bound for Glory series every week on Xplosion? Pat Kenny, correct. Very good. Good answer. You're getting smarter sitting next to me. You're getting smarter. Good job.
I feel like I'm not getting any smarter.
I'm proud. Very good.
Robbie E set to do battle. A mere 5 points thus far. We'll see how he fares in this contest.
And his opponent from Kingsland, England, Magnus!
I have to wonder at this stage of the matchup for the points, everything that's involved, the game plan these two have. Obviously, it's clutch time. It's go time right now. And the points have never been more important. This match, never more important.
JB, would you like to know what my strategy would be?
Go ahead.
Crack the guy over the head with a crowbar, hit him, get the 7 points. Very simple.
Or risk getting disqualified for a -2.
What do you, make sure the referee doesn't see it.
All right.
And so, hey, Bound for Glory series. Winning is everything. Get to the finish line. It doesn't matter how you get there, get the points. It's a points math, JP. Were you any good at math?
I was fine at math.
I got a question now. Come on. What do you want? 7 points or no points? 7's greater than 0. Remember that stuff?
Well,
what was that called? Algebra or something?
5 points for Robbie E, and he's made such an issue of the fact that he says, yes, I beat Jeff Hardy fair and square in the ring, clean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, see, I'm a big believer of bonus points. You should get a bonus point or points for beating a guy like Jeff Hardy. I mean, what, 30, 40, something like that. And he's from Jersey. That's an additional 10 points. So actually, under my calculation, mathematics, which is superior to yours, he's actually got about 50 points.
Well, 20 points are on the line at the Bound for Glory series matchups coming up at the Hardcore Justice pay-per-view, and certainly after what we've seen, 20 points with 3 matches. The whole landscape of this thing will be different come post-Hardcore Justice.
And I'll tell you what else is different. That Magnus's nose after Robbie E just shoved it into the turnbuckle. And I like what I see so far from this Robbie. He realizes he's got to start accumulating points at a rapid pace. Speaking of rapid pace, Magnus firing some rapid punches at Robbie E. I love it, JB. Bound for Glory. Everybody's just throwing punches and getting in the nose. I love it.
Are you? What are you on?
I just
Serious?
love it. Oh,
Big cross body block does not connect. Magnus with such confidence now. We saw this happen to Rob Van Dam and picks him up and a suplex.
Ooh, but you know what? Now look, now I got to bring this up, and you know some people are going to say that I'm biased, whatever. But you know Magnus comes off as awfully smug. Awfully smug. And is that a trait of the UK in general? I mean, I'm just asking. I don't know.
He's a confident
Did you see
athlete.
the opening ceremony for the Olympics?
Yeah, sure did. Loved it. Thought it was fantastic.
Why was everyone dressed as Abe Lincoln? That's my only question. He was an American president, no? Everyone had the top hats.
Look out, Robbie E.
Boom! Equalizer. Count him out. Start counting. See what I'm saying? Get the points. Get the points.
And as Robbie E looks on with confidence, you got to keep an eye on Robbie T outside the ring, the big man from Swansea, Wales, and a former tag team partner, coincidentally.
Well, then I'm sure he gave Robbie E a lot of good advice, and obviously it looks like it's working. Look at that. Kick him in the chest. That'll work.
We're seeing a real aggressive side of Robbie E. We saw that recently with Jeff Hardy as well. Look out, Robbie T on the outside of the ring.
Get him in the back. That'll work.
Ref needs to get control of this, and in a hurry. Bound for Glory series matchup. This continues when we return on Xplosion. We are back on Xplosion. You have to come on this broadcast, the Spin Cycle, an exclusive TNA Today interview with the phenomenal AJ Styles. But right now, it's Bound for Glory series matchup. Robbie E taking on Magnus, and thus far, it's been Robbie E dominating.
All Robbie E to this point. Except for that. JB, let me ask you a question that's on my mind right now. Who do you think does better in the club, Robbie E or Magnus? I mean, they're both, they could probably handle their own with the girls. And I mean, who do you think would win?
And who would do better in the club? What are you talking about?
Who's picking up the girls?
Well, who's picking up the points here? Shouldn't you be more concerned with that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, after the match, of course you can. And look at this, 7 points go for a cover. Ooh, and who's got a better hairstyle, too? That could be some more bonus points. I'd be giving bonus points out left and right. I want to put that on record. I like that pink sweater outside. That's 5 points. Wow.
I'll tell you what, one thing that we've seen from Robbie E, though, in recent days especially, a seriousness has taken over this man with sheer hatred since this win over Jeff Hardy. It's been nonstop. The guy can't stop talking about it.
Confidence. Confidence. You beat Jeff Hardy. You think you can take on the world.
He didn't beat Jeff Hardy. He won by count out. I mean,
that's a win.
Well, it's now looking at a win for Robbie E as he clinched out a sleeper hold that Magnus quickly broke. And then now
he's trying to get a submission. 10 points right here. And I think he might get a bonus, possibly.
Putting on a sleeper hold with...
He's leaning on a little bit. Magnus looks like he might be in trouble.
What a coup would it be for Robbie E to get 10 points, and of course with a submission. Factor that into what might happen at Hardcore Justice. We could be sitting with a completely different point situation in just a matter of days.
I'll tell you what, Robbie E beats Jeff Hardy. Then he comes on here and he makes Magnus submit. You know where there would be a different situation? The Jersey Shore, because he would be hot in the clubs tonight. I'll tell you what.
Well, Magnus looking to capitalize on what has been a very, tough start for the Bound for Glory series for the Mag Daddy, but he is certainly looking to persist to victory.
Persist that, a big boot in the face.
Look out, big clothesline, and down comes Magnus with such force on Robbie E.
You got to give him his due. I mean, he's a big guy. He moves like a cat. He's got a swagger to him. I like it. You know me, JB. I'm a big swagger guy.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Low relief.
10 points.
If he's able to get this. Oh, look out, Rob.
That's a Manchester cloverleaf if I've ever seen one. Big Robbie.
Oh, there's a big boot, and that's one way to take care of him. Look out, Magnus now. Oh, no, Robbie E.
He's got him.
Roll him up.
He's got him. 7 points.
Wow.
JB, I got to say this. I've never seen anyone drop big Robbie T like Magnus just did. I'm speechless.
What a boot it was. Such force. Now look out, Magnus picks up Rob E. and gets the big slam, and now look out. We've seen this before from the second rope.
JB, if he hits it, it's over 7 points.
All the way across the ring with the elbow drop. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and Magnus gets the points.
Just like I told you would happen, JB. Magnus wins, gets the 7 points. I mean, my predictions have been at 100%. Have they not been on Xplosion?
Magnus!
Well, it was 100% effort by Magnus tonight to overcome not only Robbie E, but Robbie T as well on the outside of the ring. And the Mag Daddy leads this edition of Xplosion. A points winner, 7 points in the Bound for Glory series. Robbie E and, of course, Rob Terry not successful tonight.